There's nothing peaceful about designing a car. It's mental torture, a war going on in your head, full of conflict. Like the darks and the lights, and the movements that form from a tornado. A tornado on its side. Sense of bravery, risk-taking, and the hand of an artist. Some ideas make it, some don't. When the turbulence subsides, what's left is real, always original. And I'm going to make it harmonious, I'm going to make it so appealing. We haven't just created a car, we've created a new design vocabulary. A tornado on its side.
Please welcome Infiniti Executive Design Director, Alfonso Albaiza.
Thank you. Thank you. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Today I'm so pleased to introduce you to the new Q30 Concept. As we have shown with category-defining designs like Essence and the Merge Concept, Infiniti jumps into new ground heart first. The Q30 is the next leap for us, a journey with a new customer into a new world. More and more, success for these people is defined by the way it's redefined. The new generation of young premium buyers lead this mindset with work and play, and success is measured by how their achievements change the measurement of success itself. Infiniti as a brand, and of course as a design group, we also define success by this redefinition. Q30 as a concept defies simple categorization. It is slim, it is sleek, it is flowing, yet has a raised stance which gives you a commanding presence in the urban environment. Q30's double arch performance grille, also with the wing structures below, are very much inspired by F1, and as you can see with our performance in Monza, we keep going with that. The headlamps are also a continuation of Q50, expressing Infiniti's human eye focus. The Q30 is pure, but it's not obvious. It has Q50's strong shoulder and sculptural body, yet it does it in a very new and spontaneous manner. The sleek silhouette is shifted rearward, a posture that expresses both performance and a sense of seduction. With Q30, our crescent-cut C-pillar defines the shape of the pillar itself and sets the stage for our very unique rear architecture. Coming around to the rear is artistically blurs what is rear glass and what is rear lamp. The rear glass flows outward into the rear lamp, striking a very wide and dynamic presence. Inside and out, copper is our metal. We have become inspired by the warm, fluid qualities of copper in its liquid state, with an ultraviolet mineral flake in suspension. And hopefully later you'll get some nice shots of that. Stepping in, our interior builds on Essence and Emerge again, while exploring a new, compact architecture for Infiniti. Our interior opens up the intimate space with a horizontal dissymmetry between the driver and the passenger zone. Looking closer, you will see an attention to detail that lifts refinement to a new level, and the balance of materials to a new level as well. You'll see high gloss and low gloss copper in combination, expressing a very new artistry. On the seats, you'll see uniquely tailored stitching and handmade ceramic parts, demonstrating Infiniti's unique craftsmanship. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you have enjoyed this brief look at the Infiniti Q30 Concept, proof that our commitment to seductive design and appeal to the new generation is full. To tell you more, I'd like to turn the stage to our president, Mr. Johan Nissans. Johan.
Thank you, Alfonso. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Infiniti is a brand on the move. The Q30 Concept makes a very clear statement about our future entry into the compact premium segment. The Q30 Concept has the sportiness of a coupe, the roominess of a hatch, and the highest stance of a crossover, and a very emotional design. And that differentiates the Q30 from mainstream vehicles in the premium segment. And that's yet another example of how we are positioning Infiniti as a younger, trend-setting, highly aspirational brand, which is relevant and attractive to young-minded premium customers. Our all-new Q50 is yet another example. It has just launched in the US and will be available in Europe as of mid-November. And I know that Finton Knight, our Vice President for Europe, and his team eagerly await the arrival of the new car. The Q50 offers a host of ultra-modern new technologies, and I'll mention just one. The direct response hybrid. This 3.5-liter V6 hybrid accelerates from 0 to 100 kilometers per hour in just over 5 seconds. But it does so with emissions of a mere 140 grams per kilometer of CO2. Perhaps you could think of it as the modern form of a supercharger, delivering exhilarating power while saving fuel and reducing emissions at the same time. We are not stopping here. Over the next 5 years, we will increase our vehicle portfolio with new sports sedans, new coupes, and new crossovers. We will attack all the relevant premium market segments. We will more than double the number of powertrains. The Q30 Concept indicates our expansion at the lower end of Infiniti's current portfolio. In addition to replacing every one of our existing models and adding new body style and powertrain variants throughout our lineup, we will also expand the top end of our portfolio with high performance, highly emotional, and very aspirational products. But it's not only the product strategy that's being addressed, also our industrialization strategy. We are significantly expanding our manufacturing footprint, and in addition to our existing plants in Japan and the United States, preparations for production in China remain on track for 2015. And this past week, we received approval from the Sunderland City Council to proceed with construction of new manufacturing facilities for the production version of the Q30, also planned for 2015. And then, ladies and gentlemen, there's Formula One. Formula One is all about the rapid development of technology, competition, provocation with clear intent, performance, precision, and passion. Qualities that clearly are synonymous with the Infiniti brand. And so it's with great pleasure that I would like to invite to the stage a key member of our development team, Infiniti's Director of Performance, Sebastian Vettel. Hey, Sebastian. Good morning, Sebastian. Welcome. And first and foremost, great job on Sunday.
Thank you.
It was fantastic to see you run so well and on the winner's podium with Mark Webber. I guess with 2 podium positions for Infiniti, I could live with that.
Yeah, we too.
So well done. Of course, you're not only here today as 3 times F1 World Champion, but also because you played a central role as Infiniti's Director of Performance, and your first assignment was to help with the development of the Q50. What were the main differences between the very first prototype, which you drove, and the Q50 that our customers can buy today?
Well, obviously, if you look at the outside shell of the car in terms of design, it was more or less done, but obviously it was about testing the car, giving some feedback. So I drove the car in Japan, and I was happy with some things, not so happy with others. We fine-tuned in the end the steering, something like brake pedal feel, and general handling, which is more or less what I do in my day job. Just give some feedback on how the car feels, where we need some improvement. Obviously, it takes a little bit longer at a road car, but it was a nice process, and all those things that didn't work were fixed, and now obviously we have the product that's ready for sale.
Well, I know our engineers certainly enjoy working with you. Now, the Q50 will be the very first car that you are involved in from the very beginning of its development, and we know that to prepare for that, you recently did some benchmarking studies at Paul Ricard. What are the performance criteria that you look for in a premium compact car?
Well, I have to obviously make some compromises, because obviously from what I know in Formula 1, it's all about performance, about speed. Obviously a real road car is made for a lot of people, not just for one or two driving it. So the idea was just to get a reference what competitors are doing, and then to give some feedback on what we think is important. One, obviously from a handling point of view, but also from a customer point of view. General looks, design, inside, how you, in terms of comfort, how your seat position is. Obviously when people look at Formula 1, they always see the car, but there's small details that lead, in the end to a great result. Things like the correct seating position, so that you feel safe. You got the trust in the car, trust in the brakes. So all these things we try to evaluate what is the most important and what we want to obviously put in the future of the Q30.
Well, I look forward to that Formula 1 seating
as well, with a bit of time in between when you see the progress, and you feel the progress as well when you drive the car.
Well, of course, we look forward to taking that journey with you. And ladies and gentlemen, I can mention to you that in a few weeks, Sebastian will be testing the very early prototype of the new Q30 at our proving grounds in Tochigi, before going on to his task at the Japanese Grand Prix at Tochigi. So, Sebastian, we know how passionate you are about helmet designs. And so we've had this testing helmet made specially for you to wear on the occasion of your first test of the Q30 prototype.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
It's a small token of our appreciation for all the things that you've done for Infiniti thus far.
Thank you.
And I would guess all the things that we hope you will still do for us in the future as well.
Yeah, I hope so.
Terrific. Thank you very much. And good luck. We'll see you in Singapore.
Thank you.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, Infiniti is building strong momentum. We will break new ground in our products that will be fresh and innovative. Products that will connect with the spirit of a new generation of premium customers. And today is only the beginning. I'm looking forward to showing you much more product fascination at our future auto shows. Thank you very much. I'd now like to call on Andy Palmer, Shiro Nakamura, Finton Knight and Alfonso Alvaiso to join me on stage. And then please come up and take a closer look at the Q30. We're ready to answer your questions.